welcome back. I know it's been a while since I've been alive, but we are back in the season, so you're gonna see a lot more of this. And I wanted to kick it off with something new that I came across on a roof, because I still come across new things. And this one in particular is odd. Maybe just laziness. It could be that. I'm gonna flip my camera around and show you guys what's going on here. We have a pipe going through a cap, which, FYI, is not how you're supposed to do these things. I don't know why they thought cutting a hole in the cap would actually be easier than just cutting the pipe down to the correct size and putting a new cap on. And it might have been just the fact that they didn't put a new cap on. They used the old cap. It looks like this is old caulking. So this was done a long time ago, I think. And this is how it was done a while ago. There's no silicone on here after the last roof, which permit records show 2017. But there's still a lot of issues that I'm finding on here. Regardless, I guess in this case you could put silicone around here, but I would rather just take this cap off, cut that down to the right spot, put a brand new cap on, and do it right. So that's new, for sure. But I want to point out something else to you guys, in that difference between hail and blistering. And this roof does not have any hail damage, it has blistering. So let's take a look here. This might be a good one. So around this crater, if you will, which would normally, people might think that that's hail, but we have hard edges. We don't have any embedded granules, we have hard edges. And that is an indication of blistering, where the heat from the attic is not being expelled well enough, or there isn't enough insulation. It builds up and it heats up the shingle from the bottom, and then in just various areas, random from time to time, these granules will lose adhesion and just fall off. And we see that on this roof in quite a few places. Here's some really good examples of it over here. You can really see the hard edges around here. There are no granules embedded in there. There isn't even a crater when I put my finger on it. It's just missing granules, and that's called blistering. Blistering is not going to be covered by your insurance, and the only way to prevent blistering is to improve your ventilation, improve your insulation, and or get a better quality shingle. Now, I don't know exactly what shingle this is, but if I were to guess here, I would say that it's a lower quality shingle. I don't know what the insulation situation is here. I don't know what the ventilation condition is, but if I had to guess, I'd say this is probably just a lower quality shingle. And the only reason that I'm going to say that is because I see this in a few areas. Like, here's a pretty bad one over here. I'm seeing this in a few areas, this significant blistering. A lot of the time you'll see one or two little pieces of granules missing. You'll see tiny little blisters. These are pretty significant ones. That doesn't happen from hail. That doesn't even happen from dropping your hammer. That's just blistering. That's just falling off, losing adhesion. I'm used to seeing blisters like they're like that big, tiny ones, but that's pretty significant. So I'd say that's probably a shingle issue. And then also just the craftsmanship on this roof, talking about that pipe there. I'd imagine that the company that's going to be doing that kind of work also isn't going to be putting a great product on your roof. So it leads me to believe that this is a lower quality product. I'm also seeing nails poking through the shingles down on the eave. Really shouldn't be doing that on a roof that's, 8 years old maybe. So anyways, I want to do a live about that, show you stuff that I come across, because this one's a first. So thanks for watching.